Suppose this is more of a reaction than any kind of analysis. A little burnt on watching that game. They're in trouble. The Ravens are in trouble. I don't see how they're going to step up on defense and stop the Cleveland Browns, for example. Very, very poor team tonight in the Dolphins in terms of their offense. Very, very poor offense. Not good quarterback play, not good line play. And our defense, for the most part, held them in check. But just these blown assignments at crucial times, the inability to get turnovers, the inability to stop the run at the end of the game, no pass rush, Safety is a problem without Elliott in the game. Even with Elliott, you're looking at two guys who are better suited to play strong safety. They're still missing that rangy reading safety type, free safety type. But the pass rush is an issue. Having to send both linebackers, it's ridiculous all the time. I mean, the Dolphins' offense isn't good at all. The middle of the field was open for them today. I didn't see them really exploit that. I think there's a lot of deep routes early in the game on offense. It's impossible to say for sure, but I think the quarterback's holding the football. I think there's probably some underneath stuff in this game. Remember, this team barely beat the Lions, and it took a play that's never happened. A kick from Justin Tucker. I thought the refs generally were poor in this game. Not necessarily just as it pertains to the Ravens. They made some bad calls on the Dolphins. That catch that Andrews had early, that catch that Andrews went down and kind of bobbled it and caught it between his legs. That I saw 3 or 4 angles, and not one of those did that look like it hit the ground. The quarterback hit or roughing the passer, the second one they called. The first one was egregious. The second one was not a good call. There's some drops by the wideouts. Not a particularly good job, a good night throwing the football. Watkins had a terrible return. Gave up 7 points. 6 points, I guess. They went for 2. Allows himself to be stripped early on the first drive. I thought that was a pretty good throw, certainly an opportunity to find the football. He sort of gives up on it. I don't know what he was thinking on that. In any case, that was infuriating to see him get stripped there. And nobody on this team can tackle. 45-yard return. That Dolphins defense, I'll give them credit because they were awesome tonight. Hard hitting, flying around the football, couldn't run on them. Protection did not hold up in any way, shape, or form. They were confused all night. Really, the Dolphins defense tonight looked like the Ravens 2000 Super Bowl defense. The Ravens deserve to lose this game. The Dolphins deserve to win it. They won it on defense, no question about it. Some of the play calling, I thought, in particular, they did a sprint out to one side, fooling nobody, 2 receivers to that side, just on second down. I think it was. I could go on about the play calling a little bit more, but I got to get up. I'll have to go back and watch. We were running the ball successfully early. 33 disappeared in the game. I'm not sure why. I don't remember, to be honest with you. Just a frustrating game to watch as a Ravens fan, no doubt. And I do think this team's in trouble. Can't run the football, can't protect. Defense isn't good. The defense simply is not good, and You're coming up against teams that know how to defend Lamar Jackson in the division. It's entirely possible that being the road team on a short week played into this. But they came out flat against Minnesota, no question about it, and they've done that a few times this year. Tucker had a miss. I'm not sure it makes a difference at all. Queen at the end made a play, I don't know, fourth quarter sometime. A lot of people probably feel as if he should have fallen on that football. I don't blame him there. He's trying to make a play. He does not scoop it up successfully, but if he does, he's gone. There's nobody there. Someone had to make a play, one side of the ball or the other. No one did. I'm frustrated by the lack of adjustments. And, again, much of it is due to how well the Dolphins played defensively. And I'll give them credit. Again, they were really great. I would have loved that performance if it was the Ravens. Again, a lot of weight being placed on the quarterback's shoulders. He's going to get hurt with this amount of run and these amount of hits. And this pressure, they just have not placed an emphasis on the offensive line. I think they've through the last few years felt like they could take guys in the third, fourth, fifth, sixth round, just turn them around, and it didn't matter as much. You're going to have to spend some money, or you're going to have to draft very well in terms of this offensive line and start building something. You also need help at the safety position. You also need help on the D-line, majorly. So, I'll take a look at some of the film. Not going to be a ton of fun, but that's it for me.